Now, the Kasarani Mwiki Road demonstrations entered day 4 today, with transport operations in the area being brought to a standstill. Matatu operators in the region are protesting the poor state of the roads. This as various stakeholders, led by Nairobi Senator Johnson Sakaja, met to discuss a way forward. Well, KTN's Brian Obuya is in Kasarani for us and now joins us live with an update. Obuya, good afternoon. It's been 4 days of running battles between police and protesters in the region. Is there any hope of a solution in sight?
Michelle, it has actually not been 4 days, but 3 days of running battles between police, residents and Matatu operators. This fourth day, this is the 4th day of the strike, but today we have seen very little of engagement between the residents, the police and Matatu operators, especially after the unfortunate shooting of one person, 2 people, the killing of one and injuring of several others in skirmishes that were witnessed yesterday. So the locals here have been demonstrating, protesting about the dilapidated state of the Kasarani Mwiki Road, a stretch of over some 5 kilometers from Kasarani, hindering transport all across, and locals having to use other means, more especially actually walking there over 5 kilometers, depending on where you live, to the Roysambu-Kasarani intersection before you try to get a Matatu or a bus to the CBD. So that's what the state has been here. We've seen police have to fire tear gas canisters, and they have also been accused of firing into the protesters that led to the killing of one person whose family we've just spoken to a short while ago, and another person was actually shot and is currently receiving treatment. We are receiving reports of others who were injured in the melee that has lasted the last 3-4 days. Now, Michelle, this is for the first time in recent history. This is the latest in recent history where we've seen a Matatu strike lasting more than the end of a day. This is the 4th day, and locals here are not relenting in actually continuing with this strike until what they term as the correction, rather the repairing of this road is made. We've seen similar strikes before, and maybe to just talk to one, Mr. Paul here, who is an investor in this Matatu business, to talk to us on what they actually thinking about when they do these demonstrations, and if they are actually thinking about the people who should be going to work, some of them who say they have actually lost their job. Paul, nadhani tukaribia tu kwenye KTN News. I don't know whether you'd like us to proceed in English or Swahili, lakini niambie tu huu mgomo mbona mnauendeleza na mnaendeleza hadi lini?
Hii mgomo tutaendelea mpaka siku ile serikali itakubali kutengeneza barabara. Juu ukiangalia kama 1 week you are spending about 40,000 ukitengeneza gari. Mambo ni spring kuvujika, so crossover kuvujika, hiyo maya walitumwagia hapo inatoboa miguu. So in 1 week unapata umetumia more than 40,000. Hii gari inaweka shilingi 7,000 8,000. In a week una make 45,000. Na hiyo wiki unatumia 40,000 na garage. So ile kitu nabaki nani 5,000. So tukaona
All right, that is our reporter, Brian Obuya. We do apologize for that faulty feed. He is live for us from Kasarani, following up on the Kasarani Mwiki Road demonstration. As he tells us, one person was killed in the protests yesterday, one other person injured as part of police and running battles between police and protesters there. The Matatu operators, they are crying foul over the poor state of the roads. This even as one Matatu was said to have been attacked by a gang after defying that strike on the Kasarani Mwiki route. We'll continue keeping an eye on that situation there, even as we wait for